up, nerds? Today is day 16 of my year-long challenge of posting an RC-related video every single day. So what's on the agenda for today? We're going to pull the rear diff on this XMaxx and figure out exactly what is broken so we could get this running. Also, I need to put this other ESC back inside of it, and we got to get a bumper ordered. I forgot about that. So basically, we're going to get this XMaxx going again so we can jump over the truck at my property. But first, I have some good news and some bad news about this 5T, or actually, technically, this is a 5SC. I guess there's differences. This is like the newest updated version of the 5T. Some news, some good news and some bad news. The bad news is this battery won't take a charge at all. It's completely dead. So we won't be running today. The good news is I ordered a battery for this on Amazon, and it's going to be here tomorrow. So that was like $30 for a 5100 milliamp hour battery, nickel metal hydride. That's going to go in here. So we'll have to pull that out, probably mess with it tomorrow, maybe today if I have time. And then more good news is I ordered an air filter for this. So the air filter and the receiver battery are the two things keeping this from getting out there to rip. Oh yeah, hear that compression? All right, so yeah, we will be ripping this week. Should be. Got the air filter coming tomorrow. Got that battery coming tomorrow. And then we'll tear this down. I'm going to clean the carburetor, do a little bit of cleaning and a little bit of pulling this thing apart. And we'll be rocking, hopefully this week. Is that a two-part? That's a two-part pipe. I wonder if that's stock. If anybody knows, let me know if that's a stock pipe. The guy told me it was stock, but I don't know. He might have bought it and didn't remember. He had quite a few toys. So yeah, awesome. Now onto the XMaxx. All right, let's see if this is gonna work. Never a good angle here, huh? There's a 2.5. We're gonna take the rear diff off. Now, what do we need to remove? I believe we need to remove this rear bumper. I don't know for a fact. But I believe it. And if you believe it, belief is half the truth. I believe that's what we need. So if you believe it, it is true. This is my truth. The fact that we need to remove the bumper. Crapping up. Ah, fudge. I'm having a real tough time today. Okay, we're good. We can get this one off, huh? There we go. There's that one. Hopefully I'm not blocking the camera here. Now we need to remove the bolts down here. Sorry. Screws. Okay, there's one of the lower screws. Suspend disbelief. There's one. Are those screws the same size? You know, no, they are not. Those screws are not the same size. So you want to make sure you remember which one is which. And so the way I always like to put them end to end to figure out which one's longer. All right, there's the second one. Okay, so the ones up here are the longer ones, all right? And then there's your thing, comes right off. And then your little, this comes off as well. Well, there we go. Yeah. So then your wheelie bar and your bumper comes off. Now, let's turn her upside down. Well, now we want to take off the 4 screws on the bottom of the skid plate. Oh yeah, this one is much nicer. That guy goofed. He should have taken this one. But I will tell you, the reason why that rear diff failed, if you watch my video of driving on the water, on the river, this is the one that was driving on the river. So, but this one has less use and less hours. I mean, I don't know. I might have taken this one. So it's a good thing I got this one. Let's get this other screw out. Oh no. Shoot. I dropped that. I lost that screw down right there. My fingers are not very good, so I don't trust them to pick those up. Okay, this comes right out. After the 4 screws and then the 2 up top, that your skid plate comes right off. Just like so. There we go. Just like so, there we go. I'm a poet and I don't know it. I didn't even mean to write. Ooh, look at all that dirt in there. Now, how do we get that rear diff out? Let's look at it out here. Can you see that? I don't know. Okay, there's a diff cover, and I believe all you have to do is take off these 4 screws right here. There's 2 up top, 2 on the bottom. And then I think there's one right here too. Yeah. Okay, there's 5 screws. So we just take all these 5 screws out, and then we'll be able to, and then we'll be able to pull this thing out. Okay. Now you see there's dirt inside the screw. So one thing I like to do is clean it out with a pick. If you have a brush, that'll work too. But I like to clean them out with a pick. There's one cleaned out. Then you want to use some mouth blowing to blow on it. This one down here is dirty too. I could see it. I don't think you could see it though, but this one down here is dirty. Clean that one out. Use your pick, clean those out. That way, so what happens is, if you have dirt in those things, can you see that, mate? Can you see that, mate? Can you see that, mate? It's right there. Okay. One of the things is, if you got dirt in your screw, then it makes it so you can easily strip it. So what happens is, you'll put your screw in, it doesn't go all the way to the bottom, and then you start spinning it out, especially when you use the power tools. So you got to be careful. Just make sure you clean out the screws. I like to use pick. You can spray out with an air compressor. Just as long as you got these, cleaned out. Doesn't matter. There's more than one way to skin a cat, so they say, you know. Let's pull this here cover off. All right, there's a 1. And there's a 2. So you do want to see if those screws are different size. That way you know how to put them back in. And if you look, so what I do is I put them like this, end to end, or head to head, head to butt. So head to butt, nuts to butts, head to butt, whatever. So you can see this one right there is shorter. So that's your center one. Your center one's shorter than the other ones. Just remember that. Oh no. I spilled my coffee, man. Oh, that's too bad. I fell over and knocked my coffee over, and I didn't really get a good video of it on camera. I mean, it's on camera, but shout out to all my crippleds out there. If you're crippled, say what's up. If you're crippled like me, say what's up. I like to say that I'm physically retarded. I'm not mentally retarded. Yeah, if you're crippled like me, what's up? What do you got? What's wrong with you? I have multiple sclerosis, so I've been only crippled temporarily for the last few years. And it stinks, man. Gotta tell you, it stinks. Really stinks. But it is what it is. Life goes on, man. Okay, so these are the two top screws. So the two top screws are the longer ones. They're the same size, okay? And let's see, we got the bottom screws. We gotta measure what those are. Okay, there's that one. So that's a bottom screw. What we're gonna do is we're gonna measure that. Fudge. We're gonna measure that one against the top screw here and see if they are different sizes or not, or we just have one different size screw. So, yeah. Those are the same size. So the 4 screws are the same size. The one screw that goes in the middle there is a different size, okay? Easy to remember that, right? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna get the other one out. Okay, well, that's out. So this diff cover, in theory, that should come right off. So this thing, it looks like the 5 screws is going to get this off. I'm going to try to pry on it a little bit. If that doesn't work, then these other screws have to come off. There we go. That came out. Now, you have to take those screws out. No, do not. Okay. There's the diff. What the? Oh, I forgot. One of my screws was in there and I totally forgot. And I was like, what the hell just flew out of here? So here is the diff. Now, oh yeah, something's jacked up in here. Okay, pull that out. So this comes right out of there. Oh, the dog bone's stuck in there. Hello. Hi. There we go. That came out. We want to see if this is our culprit. And it's definitely chunked up in there. You can hear it clanking around. So that's where our issue is inside of the diff. So let's put this thing on the bench and open it up. We're back. Took a little bit of a break on the track. No, I did not film it. I figure people have seen enough mini racing the last week. So, anyways, we're back out in the garage. And we're going to open up this diff. It looks like those little output yokes could stand to be replaced, but we're not going to replace them, I don't think. I mean, I probably should. But they still got a little bit of life left. Look at that. They're not completely destroyed yet, so we're still okay. All right, so let's buzz this thing off. Those look like 2.5s to me. There's one. There's 2. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. That is completely trashed. This whole housing is no good. Well, shoot. This might be a $50 trip. I don't know if you could get that separate. So I was thinking that this blew up. The diff. I was thinking the diff blew up because I had driven this in water, but now I'm not thinking that's the case. I'm thinking it was just too much for it. Too much power. Too much power. So basically the whole inside's jacked. I mean, some of this stuff looks okay still. Yeah, look at that. That's chunked right there where my thumb is. It's also chunked down there, worn out. So that's trash. The housing's trash. This little output cup, or actually not the output cup, but whatever is attached to it, this little deal, that looks like it's no good too. Yeah, look at that. That's no good. We gotta spend some money here. How about these little planetary or spider gears or whatever you call them, planetaries? Those actually look like they're, well, no, this one's not. Look at that. Look at this one. It's all chunked and destroyed. Look at it. It's all missing ears, missing teeth. Well, that's cool. It's my first time taking apart a XMaxx diff, so at least I get to see what's inside there and then see what's broken, which is most of it. Gonna order some parts, rock and roll, and I'm done for the day. I don't want to mess with this thing anymore. I'm done. No more. Tomorrow I'll probably put the ESC back in. I've got the air filter coming for the HPI air filter and the battery. So we'll get that out so we could throw that in. Or maybe the next day because it'll come later tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.